Welcome to Laura's Design Studio. And I've got a haul today. Let's get into it. There's one more piece coming, but I'll put it in with, I think I have more coming on Monday and Tuesday, so I'll put it in with those. This is what I have so far. I will, there's one thing you guys aren't going to see, and that's because of the cat litter trays, you know. My cats are big. They have an automatic litter box, and every month I order cat litter trays to replace their current tray. If you guys have a cat and you don't want to spend like a lot of money on like a, what are those, Robo, you know, the cat litter, the big expensive like $600-800 ones, I have a Pet Safe cat litter. It's called Pet Safe. You can get them on Amazon. I paid like $166. Now they've come out with an upgraded version, but I have the older version. Doesn't matter, the trays still work with both. All it is like that blue crystal, no odors. You know, my cats, all three, they go through about 1 litter tray a week. And no odor, nothing like that, nothing to scoop. Once your cats are out of the litter box for X amount of time, I can't remember what that time is. It's been so long. They've had this for like 4 years now. Because I got tired of scooping litter and changing litter constantly, because I can't do that being mobilely challenged. Yeah. So it has a big grate that goes through and rakes everything underneath the covered area and then rakes the litter back out. So it's really great. No need to spend money on one of those big expensive ones. I could never afford that type. So I just got them the Pet Safe one. Like I said, I have 3 large cats. They go through about 1 tray a week. So, just a side note there. So for the rest of my Amazon haul, like I said, I have more coming either tomorrow, probably Monday and Tuesday. Okay, one of the things that came through the Vine program that I did pick up to test out was this clay glaze. I don't know if anybody's used it. I'm new to clay, all because of Dirt Creates, yes. So I picked that up just to try out. So I did get that. I've been picking up clay stuff as it comes through the Vine program. This also came through the Vine program. Now, these are like clay stamps. So it comes with all these different ones, and you've got like leaves, more leaves, like fern type, baby's breath maybe, something like that. What is that? Okay, I don't know what it is. I don't know. More leaves. Monstera leaf. I think that's what that is. A little flower. A little leaf. Cacti. Another cacti. A leaf. And a little flower. So those are the, I think they call them clay stamps. I've been picking up, I have a big clay kit over here that I got because of Dirt Creates, and I've been picking up some stuff that the Vine program had. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, I am one of Amazon's professional reviewers. That sounds so bad. It does. But it's an invite-only program. Basically, they have a bunch of companies who put products out on their Vine program. There may be one, there may be 10, 20, 30, there may be 100, who knows. You can go in, look through the categories, use keywords, see what you find, request that product as something you want to review. I try and stick to like the crafty stuff, the resin stuff I can use in resin, stuff like that. And then your obligation is to review it in your honest opinion. And you do have a couple of choices. You can review it, and if it's a bad product, like the one I got, you can write the bad review. You can choose not to review that product because maybe you don't want to put it out there. Or you can, you know, give a good review, whatever. So I've been doing that for probably like 8 months now. And I can't even tell you guys how to get on it because it is an invite only. So what happened is I used to review products for a company called Faux Memo, which is a thermal printing company. I have their postal label printer. I have a couple of other printers. I used to review all their products for them. They would just send them to me when the new one came out, and I would review them. Since the tariffs, a lot of those programs have stopped. But the one day I was on there and I wasn't reviewing a Faux Memo printer, I was actually reviewing some resin of some kind. It wasn't Bond Craftor because I didn't know about them yet. It was some resin that I used in the past. And after I was done with the review, it popped up and said, "You have been invited to do reviews through the Vine program." And I was like, I thought it was some kind of scam, you know, sometimes you get those scam things. And I almost just deleted it. And then I was like, oh, let me Google it. So I Googled it. It said it was an Amazon invite-only program. And it gave all the details. So I decided to do it. I didn't know whether, you know, they would have products that I wanted. Because you can get everything on there from automotive parts to craft supplies. I mean, it's crazy what a wide variety they have. So I've been doing that ever since. So another thing that came through the Vine program were these molds. And this is a boxer. So you got boxer dumbbells, the headgear, the boxing gloves, and the title belt. And I haven't used them yet. You can see they're still in the package. I just got them. So I will be reviewing their molds. I thought it would be nice to have just, you know, you never know when you need something a little more masculine. And then, mind you, I haven't even gotten into the bags yet. Then this one came through, and this is one that you guys might recognize. This is a J. Diction, brand new, as far as I know, brush on silicone rubber. So I will be trying that out. And it comes with the A and B. You get a brush, a silicone brush. You get 2 silicone brushes. You get a couple big popsicle sticks. And then, of course, your instruction book. Now, I watched, I think it was Daniel Cooper and or Steve McDonald. It was one of them. Just recently reviewed this product and show you how to use it. I'm gonna have to go back and look at those videos because I've never used anything like this. You guys, if you've been with me for a while, you know I tried to make my own mold. Pretty much was successful except for the kind of rubber. I had the wrong kind of rubber. And I had a 15A, which is extremely hard. I tried to do a tall 3D owl, and oh, if you, that video isn't back there, and oh my lord, I struggled. First I struggled to get the stuff out of the mold, then I poured the mold again, and I ended up having to cut my mold to get my cured resin out. Now, as far as it came out, it was a success. Woo, can't talk. But I had to destroy my mold in order to do it. So there's that. But I will be testing this out. This was through the Vine program also. Basically what happens is companies, either because they need reviews like this, it was a new product and nobody's reviewed it very much, or they don't think they have good enough reviews, so they will put it out to people in the Vine program to do. And when we do our reviews, it says a Vine program member. Not that that means much more, but supposedly it's supposed to, because we are the non-biased group who does this. If you guys remember, I did the Taba, T-A-B-A squishies, not the ones from Let's Resin. This was an actual company. Hold on, because I got one down here. This was the company, and it is labeled Taba Squishy, but this was from, oh God, what is the name of that? We're going to be doing this one tomorrow. It was funny because this is the company that I gave a god-awful review to. It's back in my videos. I actually said, buy from any other company. It was that bad. So this one is from something dye. Yeah. Why do they make their names so hard to read? Let me see if I can. So this is the entire kit right here. You get, and this is not the same kit that I gave a bad review to, but it is the same company. After I gave the bad review and said buy from anybody else, they then turn around and sent me this one. And I'm like, really guys? Do you really want another bad review? But it is a different kit. This one came with some paints, little cups. You'll see a paw right there. Some little bitty popsicle sticks. Some teeny tiny eyes, I guess. And a couple of these plastic gloves. And a couple of these little medicine cups. But I'm trying to read their name. I don't know. It's this company right here. And like I said, I gave them a horrendous review, and it wasn't but, oh my lord, like probably maybe a month later, maybe not even that much, and they, on my doorstep, sent me their latest kit, which I'm just like, are you guys a glutton for punishment or what? But we will be doing that probably tomorrow. Okay, on with the haul. Tell Laura, quit. just stop talking and get on with it. Baby wipes, as always. I always need a good supply. I just buy the cheap ones. I want to try those big wipes, but they are expensive. I can get these Pamper ones off of Amazon for, I think it's like $2.34 a pack, which is, how many do you get? Doesn't tell you. 56, right there in big letters, big numbers. 56. And I think the big wipes are an 80 count, but they're like $18, almost $19. More budget friendly. I do want to try those, however, because I heard that they're fantastic. Oh, nasal spray, because my allergies are horrible lately. And then I got a pack of the great big popsicle sticks. So you can always use sticks, especially if you have to prop up your molds or anything. Which I do, because my table's level, but for some reason some of the molds aren't very level. So you never know when you're going to have to prop one up. Here is the next bag. Now, everything in that one I bought. Everything in that bag I bought. I will tell you if it's a Vine program thing. Oh, I got a cheapy set of makeup brushes. No, I don't wear makeup. You guys know this. But for powders. So this was like $5.99. I got the cheapo set. Oh, and for any of you that were wondering, if you saw my video where I tested the Off Nova, was that the brand? Let me see. It's, no, sorry. Osbang. Osbang, O-S-B-A-N-G, bubble remover. It worked, but when I went to go get you a price on it, it's not currently available. So I don't know if it's just out of stock and it's coming back, but I'll keep looking, and if I can find a price for you, I will. Okay, this one is, oh, these are cat molds. I think this whole bag I bought also. Yeah. I don't think anything else is Vine. I saw these. Sorry for the crinkling. I saw these and had to have them. These are the cats, and it's a 3-pack. This one has moon, stars, and horns for that one. This one looks to be, oh, I think it has, does it have horns also? It might. With a big collar, and then the last one has the witch's hat and the cape and everything. These are super cute. I can't wait. I saw these and I was like, in the cart you go. So there's that. Oh, we got new molds to play with this week. This is a napkin holder mold. So that's what it looks like on the inside there. And it's got just some leaf patterns on it. And it's a thick, heavy mold. We're going to pour that one this week too. Okay. This one right here. This one is a butterfly business card holder. So it cuts out that your resin goes on either side and you have the slot to put your business cards in. I thought that was kind of cute. And since I either love the characters or the practical stuff. That's me. And then I got this as this is just like a candle pot. It does have this lid that goes with it. Actually, the lid sits down like that, and that's your top. So we'll try this. I currently have a candle making kit in my cart. I would love to do some of these candle pots in EcoPour and make some candles for them. I don't use candles in my house because I do have cats, and you know, I don't want them knocking it over or getting burnt or anything like that. But what I do have that came through the Vine program is one of those, it looks like a lamp, but it's a candle warmer, and it comes with a timer and all that kind of stuff. If you saw my craft room tour, it was sitting on top of one of the shelves. The other thing that I found and had to get is, I have lupus, as a lot of you know. So May is Lupus Awareness Month. And so these are the lupus stickers. This one says, Fighter, Lupus Warrior. This one says, I am a warrior, lupus awareness. And purple is the color for lupus. This one, it's not a fashion statement. Lupus awareness with the butterflies, that's their typical. This one says, hope it's the only thing stronger than fear. Lupus awareness. Hope is the only thing stronger than fear. Something crap. I cannot read that. Something all my something crap. I don't know. Tackle lupus. That's a football one. Wire with all the different ribbons on there. I don't look sick. You don't look stupid. Looks can be deceiving. Lupus awareness. That is definitely me. Don't you just love it for those of you who have what they call invisible disease, and you know, you go park in a handicap parking and somebody inevitably is like, you don't look like you have anything wrong with you. You shouldn't be parking there. Lupus warrior and rest expert. choose to keep going, lupus awareness. And the reason there's a sunflower in there, if you don't know, sunflowers represent invisible diseases. So if somebody is wearing a sunflower, and this came from the UK in 2017, the UK started the program that spread it across the world, where if somebody is wearing like a sunflower lanyard, or, you know, of course they could just like sunflowers, but it should be, if you see somebody who's struggling and having a hard time, it might be because they have an invisible disease. So it could be everybody from ADHD to on the spectrum for autism, Asperger's disease, anxiety, anything that's invisible. If they're wearing sunflowers, you might, if they look upset, you could help. I love somebody with lupus to the moon and back, to infinity and beyond. Lupus warrior. I won't go through all these. Lupus warrior and crafter. That's one of my favorites. I'm fine, everything's fine. Here's another sunflower one. Lupus warrior. It's not for the weak. And that's the one with the sunflower on it. Her fight is our fight. Lupus awareness. I don't think there's any duplicates. Lupus awareness. Lupus made me strong. I wear purple for lupus awareness. We don't know how strong we are until being strong is the only choice. Lupus awareness. All my spoons must have been in the dishwasher. Peace, love, and cure. Peace, love, and cure. Another one's a sunflower. Stronger than lupus. Mama bear, lupus. They whispered to her, you can't withstand the storm. She whispered back, I am the storm. Lupus awareness. My invisible disease is more real than your imaginary medical expertise. Yeah, that's how I feel about a lot of people. So, my life has changed. Autoimmune disorder awareness. You know, the little panda. I suffer from lupus. I don't have the energy to pretend I like you today. Yeah, that speaks volumes to me. I think I haven't hit a duplicate yet. This is a pack of 50. Lupus. With the elephant, it says lupus, weird things. Yep. Lupus is weird. Doesn't say, but I think this was a pack of, oh no. 61 pieces. Lupus. Weird number. I fight. Okay, I fight. I don't know what that says. Fight for a cure. Here's a Halloween one. You can't scare me. I fight against lupus. There's a religious one for those of you who are. I'm not. Where? Another sunflower one. I'd have to blow this one up to know what it says. It's long. But those are my lupus awareness. So that is it, guys, and we will use some of these molds this week, and we will see how they work out for us. And I will talk to you guys on the next one. Bye.